Have you ever wondered if how you are deciphering a specific message is the correct way? Hello, and welcome to today's Weekend Insight. And it is quite interesting that God sends us many messages, right? We get all kinds of messages all the time, and sometimes we don't know if they are correct. And some people don't listen to most types of intuitive hits. They listen to only one because they fear that it might be sent by the wrong type of entity, that it's not actually sent by God, that it's actually sent by the devil, which is a valid point. I get it, but in my mind, that is not the case. So when I am not sure of what I am getting, I usually think of it in many different ways. I, number one, think of what was the surrounding thoughts around it and what were the surrounding feelings that I was feeling in the moment. This is going to be a very introspective act. So if you don't like introspection, this is not going to be for you. And so when these types of second guessing happen to me, I normally ask myself, okay, so what was I feeling in the moment? What was I experiencing in the moment? Were they connected? And generally they are. And then I ask myself, okay, was I in the right mind? Was my mood affected by something? And by what? And then depending on the answers I get, I will then ask myself, all right, are these contributing factors in any way, shape, or form anything that might take me away from from a humane way of looking at things, or from a very self-centered way of looking at things? When I say humane, I mean very collective way of looking at things. Will it impact solely me, or will it impact the entire collective of humanity? And I also ask, because maybe what you want actually will impact the collective, I ask, is this something that will only benefit me, or will this benefit the collective as well in a positive way? And depending on that, I then go ahead and be like, okay, so due to all these answers, then yes, it is going to be a good fit for the situation at hand. Or if it's not going to be a good fit for the situation at hand, I avoid it completely. So as much as using your intuition or listening to your intuition is a cool little hat trick, you also need to be at the guard. You also need to stand guard at the foot of your mind to make sure that what you are about to do is actually going to benefit everybody, not just you. Because God thinks collectively, not necessarily one individual at a time. So, my question to you is, what do you think about most of the time? Do you think of yourself, or do you think of the group as a whole? Ponder that.